Donors are always wondering where their donations went and how charities use them, so we decided here at Canada Helps to find out. Join me today as I visit a charity and find out how they use your donation. C sharp, eh? I'm not sure those music lessons were worth anything.
Hey Owen, great tune. Here's the report you were looking for.
Thanks. Oh, where did it go? National Youth Orchestras Canada. That'll be fun. Violins, cellos, French horns. I don't see recorders. Well, I'm ready. I'm all ready. I just have to practice a little bit more and I'll be ready. These guys are going to be good. I have to practice a lot. Ready for my debut.
It's a microcosm of Canadian, the fabric of the country and of young people. They come from every province, every culture and background and experience. So putting that many young people together can be daunting, and the dynamic can be interesting sometimes.
We've been here for the chamber music session before, and we've really made some bonds with other players. It's great. It's like playing with friends, so it takes off a lot of that sort of additional competitive side of the whole thing.
There are a lot of needs. I mean, this doesn't come together magically. It takes a lot of hard work and background, and it is a year-round operation to pull this off. So we start with auditions and the application process in the fall. Then we have live auditions in about 30 locations across the country.
It's my first time. I'm enjoying it so much so far, so hopefully it keeps going that way. There was a lot of practicing, but mostly it's to get the right kind of feel. Forget about the notes once you're in rehearsal with the whole orchestra and try to really make something out of it so the feel is really important.
This is my third year in the orchestra. I was in the last two as well. The audition is, like any other audition, it's totally not related to playing in an ensemble, and it's tricky because it's just you. There's nothing to play off of. It's rhythm, and you got to be in tune. You got to get all the right notes, and there's no room to hide.
We hire professional coaches, principal players from major symphonies across the country, like the Toronto Symphony, the Vancouver Symphony, Montreal Symphony, and so forth. Of course, recruiting great conductors like Jonathan Darlington is a part of it as well.
How did the orchestra convince you to come?
I didn't say I'm going to do it. Godlike. No. I jumped at the opportunity. And then it was a question of whether the orchestra would accept me.
This orchestra, not only is it the place to be if you're serious about a career in classical music, we also give the students wonderful opportunities to perform across the country. And that's so important. It's such an integral part of the training is, of course, the performance.
The repertoire is really challenging, so it's good to have it done so young. So I know these pieces for later if I play in professional orchestra.
One of the most expensive things that we do is to put 90 to 100 students in a couple of buses or on an airplane, and with equipment that has to be shipped. The majority of our donations go directly into the back pockets of the students. Each student comes here free of charge. They don't pay tuition, that's all covered. And they each get at minimum a $1,000 scholarship when they leave after the tour, so that to help them further their musical studies and aspirations. So the majority of our donations are directed to our scholarship fund and to just running this program.
Hopefully win a job in an orchestra playing French horn, which would be ideal. And I love chamber music, and I love to teach, and I love to be able to buy food and pay bills.
We're putting together two programs which are actually quite monsters. It's heavy music. The other, so if you complement that to start with the pieces, to start with the programs, the Russian ones, so to go with the Shostakovich, we do Tchaikovsky, Francesca Rimini, which is not an easy play either. The two programs are big and meaty. It's real meat and potato stuff. And so it's very intense. The music is incredibly intense.
We do get some government funding, but we really rely very, very much on those individual donations.
There's really nothing like sitting there and just listening to the trumpet start, and then it builds and it builds, and then the whole orchestra just like comes in guns blazing. There's something about sitting on that stage. It's like, okay, whoa, this is awesome.
Thanks for joining me to find out where did it go. I hope you watch the next episode where we visit another great charity and find out how your donations help. Also, visit CanadaHelps.org and make your donation today.